The close-range barrage from the old man's Barrett, Ben didn't even blink because he didn't want to leave evidence nearby. He didn't move in to check, but at this moment, Ben's pupils moved slightly. It turned out he was playing dead. Thinking he had escaped, he didn't expect the old man to turn back and fire again, scaring him into a cold sweat. But now he had to hold it in. Seeing that Ben truly wasn't moving, the old man finally drove away. As a cunning old hunter, he didn't give up, instead staying not far off to make phone calls. Just then, through his binoculars, he saw Ben appear on the hillside.
God damn you!
At this point, the old man was completely enraged. He didn't care about leaving evidence on Ben anymore, grabbed the Barrett and aimed at Ben in the distance. But because the distance was too far, several shots didn't hit Ben. Instead, he watched helplessly as Ben ducked behind a rock. Furious, the old man drove after him. At this moment, Ben was crawling like into a cave, which had a spring known only to him and his girlfriend. But when he entered, he found that the spring, which once provided water for bathing, had dried up. Desperate, Ben tumbled into the cave. The last bit of hope was gone. At this point, he had no chance. The old man, standing outside the cave, continued to apply pressure using a loudspeaker. The two were stuck like this until deep into the night. In a daze, Ben seemed to hear the sound of dripping water. Because of the large temperature difference between day and night, a small pool had formed at the spring. Ben crawled over and greedily drank. Replenished with water, he quietly climbed out of the cave. While the old man went to release water, he quietly went to the car, tried to find a phone, but couldn't. So he took a piece of clothing first and gently closed the car door. At this moment, the returning old man noticed the car door was ajar. He immediately realized something was wrong and guessed that Ben was behind the car. The young and strong opponent would be impossible to fight in close combat, so he suddenly started the car and hit the gas in reverse. Luckily, the SUV's high clearance allowed Ben, who was lying on the ground, to escape unscathed. Before the old man's car reached him, Ben quickly climbed the hillside and hid behind a rock. Seeing that Ben had nowhere to escape, the old man actually pulled out explosives.
I kill you!
Ben was pinned behind a rock and couldn't move. At this time, the old man pulled out the Barrett again. He intended to shoot through the rock and completely eliminate this problem, but the high-performance sniper jammed at that moment. While he bent down to change the magazine, Ben seized the opportunity, rushed out with the slingshot, and a precise shot knocked the old man unconscious. But after all this, what was it really all for?